It's the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 21 carries, 66 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing any.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Hall.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Hall again.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 1.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's complete to Laporta.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Second down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Rams defense.
They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 60 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
The Seahawks had 8-3 now. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll run with Hall. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. Powerful running. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Here's Ryan Rico now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll give to Hall.
Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a third down and 8.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Looking to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Now 2nd and 5.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where you see the final score there. Trey Benson, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at U.S. Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Caleb Williams with 2 touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown reception. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first round.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Williams running left. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have the Rams first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They try the left side here with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now Hall to start the drive to about the 35, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Hall ought to give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Here's Hall again. And he's got this down to the 35. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Straight ahead is Hall. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Second and 9.
They're going to look to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
Again, he'll drop to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Cole Kmet with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Los Angeles.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Pass complete there to McClure.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Back to throw here.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And this one is right through. And a second field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A handoff for Hall.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
77 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Now 2nd and 9.
They'll set up to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Here's a give to Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Rams are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here's Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hall again.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That is caught. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On third down, here's Hall.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Breece Hall.
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
And the Seahawks are...
So the victory here for Seattle. And I think the game balls need to be